Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and happy Friday. In Florida, it's a sunny Friday in the sort of late 80s, early 90s. I was amazed to see on the news this morning some areas that have got snow, and I know my good friend Al up in the wilds of Canada is putting his snow tyres on already. And I'm like, wow, that's incredible to me. But one of the benefits of living in Florida, I guess. So wherever you are, hope you're enjoying a great day. Looking forward to a fantastic weekend, and the weather is being kind to you. So I wanted to today just to come and talk a little bit more about your third quarter and what that really means. So um, some of you will know that I've got programs that are designed or called Your Third Quarter. And, I've been really thinking about who this applies to and what I'm really looking for to help people with. And I think at the core, one of my things is really sales and leadership is my core skills. So how does that apply to your third quarter? Well, I was thinking about it, and actually, whether we like to admit it or not, we're all in sales. Okay, whatever job we're doing, and whatever we do in life, even in our personal life, we communicate with people every day. And when you communicate with people, you're actually selling, right? Whether you think about it or not. If you're looking to grow your own business, or if you're looking to get a promotion at work, you're selling, because you're selling yourself, you're selling your ability. And then leadership, if you've been following my Facebook lives with my very good and dear friend Jay Goff on a Wednesday, we talk about leading through influence, and the fact that we are all leaders. Excuse me. Even if we haven't got leaders in our title, right, or if we don't have other people that report to us, if we're entrepreneurs or solopreneurs, we're still leaders, because leaders are people that have followers. And we've all got followers, we've all got influence, we've all got the ability to influence people. So that could be our kids, it could be our spouses, it could be our parents, our siblings, our friends, our colleagues, anybody. We influence people, therefore we are leaders. So sales and leadership is something that applies to everybody. Your third quarter is really about reflecting on what's happened in your life to date, taking stock of where you are. Are you in the place that you want to be? Are you doing something that you want to do? Is your life fulfilling you and satisfying you in the way that you want to live the rest of your life? Now, I've shared before statistics that say that, it depends who you listen to, but 7 out of 10 people are not happy in their job. I've heard that go as much as 9 out of 10 people. So 70 to 90% of people are not happy in their jobs. They're not feeling fulfilled. They're not feeling valued. So why then do we stay in those jobs? Now, it takes a bold decision to actually make a move. One of the things that we inherently suffer from is a fear of failure. But if we don't try things new, or try new things, sorry, I'm English and my English is terrible in that instance. If we don't try new things, how can we possibly expect different results? If we always do what we've always done, we'll always get what we've always got. Never a true word has been said. So that's why I work on the fact that we need to understand our purpose. We need to understand our why. Why do we exist? What makes us happy? What makes us fulfilled? When I ask people what motivates them, they often say money. Money is not a motivator, friends. I'm here to tell you that. Money is a result. Right? Money is a vehicle that will enable you to do things. And it's what you want to do and why you want to do those that is your motivation. So if you think that money is your motivator, take it a stage further. What do you need that money for? Why is it important for you to have that money? What are you going to do with your life when you've got that money? Drill deeper. Don't just look on the surface. All right, a doctor will not prescribe you something based on a symptom. They'll prescribe you something based on what they believe is causing that symptom. All right, so cause and effect. So let's take a look at that. You are the cause of whatever effect you want to have in your life. Yeah, now I know that again may seem a bit far-fetched, may seem a bit difficult to understand, but you control your destiny. Right? You really are the master of your fate. And I know that for a lot of people there's some sort of inner fear that's holding them back, and it did for me for the longest time, I promise you. That fear could be the fear of what other people are going to think about you or say about you. It could be a fear of, are you good enough to actually move away from your comfort zone and try something that you want to do? It could be a fear that if you do that, are you going to be able to support your family? Are other people going to resent you for doing that? Possibly. But I can tell you from first-hand experience that when you know your passion and you know your purpose, you know what motivates you and what drives you and what makes you happy, and you set a vision that fulfills that, you review your life so far, you look at it where you are, and if you carry on doing what you're doing, will you be happy for the rest of your life? If the answer to that is no, and you've got the purpose and you've got your vision, then go for it, friends. Because there is a whole new life out there. There is a life that is waiting for you to claim it. That's what your third quarter is. All right, in Bob Buford's book Half Time, he talks about how sports teams will review the first half of a game and then change their action plan for the second half. Their purpose and their vision is still the same. They want to win. Okay? Their purpose may be that they want to provide a great game for their fans, their supporters that are watching. But it's also looking after supplying jobs for everybody that works in that organisation. They need to win. So they have to change their plan, their strategy for how to get there. That's why, in basketball, that was what influenced me to call my programs Your Third Quarter. And I'll show you again, in case you haven't seen it before, let me just show you the visual that I shared about the Golden State Warriors. All right, this is a visual of the Golden State Warriors, the conference finals that they had this year with Houston, and then the NBA finals they had with Cleveland Cavaliers. When you look at this, if you look at the first quarter over those 11 games, Golden State Warriors actually had a negative of 5 points. And you can see there was only 1, 2, 3, 4 of those 11 games where they performed better in the first quarter than their opponents. The second quarter was actually slightly worse. The deficit was 10 points. Then they would have reviewed the situation at half-time and look at the third quarter. Of those 11 games, there are only 2 quarters that they were in a deficit, and the most, it was either 2 points or 3 points. 91 points was their positive points differential over those 11 games. The fourth quarter, 37 points. So look at the second half of their games. What's that, 128 points, and actually 138 if you count the overtime game with Cleveland. So your third quarter is important. Your third quarter is down to you to make the most of it. That's what I'm here to help you do. So put some comments in the box there. Tell me what you're feeling, what you're thinking. Ask me any questions. Use the hashtag #YourThirdQuarter. I want to promote this. I want to get people thinking about it. I've got an online course that you can sign up for. It's only $150 and it takes you about 2 to 3 weeks to go through it. There's about 10 to 15 hours worth of content in there that will just basically get you thinking about how you can take this to the next stage. And then watch out over the next week or so. I'm going to be announcing a very special offer for my 2-day summit that comes up in November. Very special offer. And the summit is all about lessons on leadership. Now, as I'm saying, the lessons on leadership applies to everybody, whether you are a leader in your title or not. If you're looking to progress at work, if you're looking to start a new career, if you're looking to start a new business, leadership is important, sales is important, communication is important. That's what I'll be talking about. So, thanks for listening. I appreciate you as always. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend. I look forward to catching up with you soon. Bye for now, everybody.